I am live now, though, Haley.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, my gym's still. Okay, that's awesome still, at least. Yay.
So you want me to get on YouTube? Is that what you're trying to find?
And,
about shots that I have very strong opinions on. Malibu does not go in those bottles. That is a real flush, caramel shots cranberry. That's what it is. A chocolate cake shot. Tastes like chocolate cake. Why? Like absolute chocolate. Yeah, instead of vanilla vodka, vanilla vodka,
Oh, yes, why? Oh my goodness. Here I go again.
Green tea shots should never be substituted for peach or brown peach. We're doing that. It is Jameson, peach schnapps, sour mix, slush, but that's what it is. It does not taste the same. Substitute that stuff for other things. Maybe Guinness should never be made. It is Patron XO. Some people told me I don't have Patron XO. I say no, I can't do it. Because it doesn't taste good. Because I always say, I personally breakfast shots, like the Jameson or butterscotch, that needs to be shaken and chilled. And then a side of orange juice.
Oh, dear Lord, that's seriously. I need to whiskey with close pastry filling. Perfect.
There's some controversies about shots that I have very strong opinions on.
And Mika's going to turn, and Mark's going to hit the blade, the left blade, seen in the middle of the ice. And down goes Mika. And away we go. Boy, like a little gorilla. I don't know what Mika thought he was
Devin.
going to do looking around, but how about scurrying to the bench?
Hello?
huh.
So you know how we're hanging out on Saturday?
Yeah.
My freaking sister has a softball game up in Beloit this Saturday. I'm like, I'm not going. I'm going to hang out with my friends and go to game.
Scurrying to the bench.
A softball, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So mom and dad are going, but I'm not. So guess what you're gonna have to do?
What?
Give me a ride to game night.
Yeah, I can give you a ride to game night. Just you had to figure out a ride back to Lodi though.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not stupid. I asked my mom if she was coming to get me. She said she was.
Scooting to the bench. Triple in.
But when I get to Lodi, dude, I'm gonna have to drop my overnight stuff off first. Before I do anything else.
Uranium. And a diamond. Uranium,
I think
silver.
that's what my mom said this morning. Take care of my dish. Is it really Thursday already?
Yes. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. BRB.
Aye. It's 1,152 equals that. Silver. 1065. Oh, that was tungsten. Gold cobalt. 5. Ooh, we have a uranium. Yay. Another silver. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, well, more diamond and another emerald getting tossed right now is the best way to state it. I just need some more. Okay, we have silver and uranium coming over here. Yeah, there's a powder 8. So we have a silver that way and a silver. Yeah, so now this is going to just keep backing up right now, since right now. There's a silver right there. Here comes the tungsten. So silver tungsten. 204, and then this tungsten's 384. You make it 588 plus whatever the bonus is on it. It's at least 588. Yeah, 705 after. Then doubled. That's all. So it gets doubled. It is gold. Okay. 2. Wait now. Okay. Well, that's triple 4, triple 4, triple 4. Gold. So I can just change whatever I want here. And cobalt. Ooh, now it's not forward 1. Yeah, there it is. 5812. So 58.62, which at least makes it 11K. 632. Ooh, good time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 6, 4. But it's gonna be plutonium, uranium. Yep. 1756. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. So this is 3,513 with the ring, which then makes it into 10 grand. So that's 20 right there, dang.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there goes. Oh, here comes a 10, but that's in turn. Yeah, nothing from the last one, unfortunately.
Watching this biker gets taken out by a reckless driver who was probably on their phone or not paying attention while entering the roundabout, and of course, she then tried to blame the biker for everything.
Son, I don't like you right now. But it is what it is. Right, Toby?
Hmm?
It is what it is. That's right, that's right. Ruby. There, I'm close. That's nasty.
How do you know it's not your hair? It's half the time you say it's not your hair and it is your hair.
Maybe not.
Haley, half of the time it is your hair.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that is my hair. Yeah, maybe we're all making me. I think this one's fun. Devin is trying to make stuff up here. Devin,
What?
he's having this. I got him right now.
Why?
Because you're haunting that one like crazy live stream. That's all. Okay.
Stuck with me. The fade spun around. Then he says, yeah, this is probably my last cut here. Why? I assume he's moving. I go, oh yeah, where are you headed? He doesn't look at me. He just says, I'm hurting myself. My stomach dropped. I didn't even know what to say. He finally looks up at me and goes, your nose should look sharp for one last time. I just nodded. He paid it on his way out. He said, maybe I'll see you in 10 years or so. 10 years, and to this day I have no idea what he did. That is happened. My client told me this would be his last cut for a long time. And I didn't expect it. A regular client of mine comes in, usually loud, always joking, talks the entire time. But this time, he barely sees me. He says, yeah, this is probably my last cut here. I see. I go, oh yeah, where are you headed? He doesn't look at me. He just says, I'm hurting myself. My stomach dropped. I didn't even know what to say. He finally looks up at me and goes, no, she looks sharp one last time. I just nodded. He paid it on his way out. He said, maybe I'll see you in 10 years or so. 10 years. To this day, I have no idea what he did. That is happened. My client told me this would be his last cut for a long time, and I didn't expect why. A regular client of mine comes in, usually loud, always joking, talks the entire time, but this time he barely says anything. No smile, no fist bump, just sits down. I throw the cape on and ask, same as usual, he nods, and that's it. The whole haircut is silent except for the colors. No phone, no small talk, just him staring at himself in the mirror. At about halfway through, I ask
That
him,
one's fun.
are you okay? He waits a second and then says, yeah, just need a little easy. That line stuck with me. I finished the fade, spun him around. Then he says, yeah, this is probably my last cut here for a while. I assume he's moving. I go, oh yeah, where are you headed? He doesn't look at me. He just says, I'm hurting myself. My stomach dropped. I didn't even know what to say. He finally looks up at me in the mirror and goes, your nose should look sharp one last time. I just nodded. He paid it on his way out. He said, maybe I'll see you in 10 years or so. 10 years. And to this day, I have no idea what he did. And that is happened. My client told me this would be his last cut for a long time. And I didn't expect why. A regular client of mine comes in, usually loud, always
So we have a lot of cobalt coming now, which is good, which is okay. Key.
I throw the cape on and ask, same as usual, he nods, that's it. The whole haircut is silent except for the clippers. No phone, no small talk,
Then
just
I'll have.
staring at himself in the mirror. At about halfway through, I ask him, are you okay? He waits a second and then says, yeah, just need a little easy. That line stuck with me. I finished the fade, spun around, then he says, yeah, this is probably my
Yep. Well, there goes.
There
There goes the last one. There goes that one. And there it goes again.
My stomach dropped. I didn't even know what to say. He finally looks up at me in the mirror and goes, your nose should look sharp one last time.
And
I
there's
just nodded.
15
He
grand.
paid it on his way out. He said, maybe I'll see you in 10 years or so. 10 years. And to this day, I have no idea what he did. And that is happened. My client told me this would be his last cut for a long
There's
time.
37.15.
A regular client of mine comes in, usually loud, always joking, talks the
Oh,
entire
there's
time.
that one.
This time, he barely says
It's 5:32.
smile, no fist bump, just sits down. I throw the cape on and ask, same as usual, he nods, and that's it. The whole haircut is silent except for the clippers. No phone, no small talk, just him staring at himself in the mirror. At about halfway through, I ask him, are you okay? He waits a second and then says, yeah, just a little decent. That line stuck with me. I finished the fade, spun around, then he says, yeah, this is probably my last cut here for a while. I assume he's moving. I go, oh yeah, where are you headed? He doesn't look at me. He just says, I'm hurting myself.
Oh well, there goes
My stomach dropped.
$4 grand right there for that one. I'm not gonna lose it. Go one more.
I just nodded. He paid it on his way out. He said, maybe I'll see you in 10 years or so. 10 years. And to this day, I have no idea what he did. And that is happened. My client told me this would be his last cut for a long time. And I didn't expect why.
Yeah, 9 grand. Okay.
Usually loud, always joking, talks the entire time.
It's slowly sneaking its way forward, ball.
Fist bump, just sits down. I throw the cape on and ask, same as usual, he nods, and that's it.
There's a
The whole haircut
silver.
is silent except for the clippers. No phone, no small talk, just him staring at himself in the mirror. About halfway through, I ask him, are you okay, man? He waits a second and then says, yeah, vodka cranberry. Are you sure? I can make you something pretty, really. But I don't want to be annoying. The only reason that bartenders hate it is because we hate trying to guess what you want when we don't know what you want, and we don't know anything about you. We don't want to hand you.
Yeah, I think my mom forgot today was
Why do you say that, Haley?
because she said, "What's on your schedule?" That work. She forgot today was Thursday.
It happened, you know. That's $6,000 right there. Okay, come in. That's $9,000 right there. Dang, that's a 9. It's nearly a 10 grand. 9,802, which then turns into 18,000 right here. 18,146. The pen. Yeah, it's right there. Forward 8. Oh, there's one right here. There's a diamond ruby, a diamond sapphire, diamond ruby, powderite, sapphire. And there's 12,799. Where these things come. Yeah, there you see. 5,486. Slowly. Yeah, now 2 more will be able to go until. Yeah. 9,943. Oh. I don't know which way this thing's gonna go, but we'll see when.
Whoops.
Do that. You're going that way. Diamond.
Excuse me.
And then, so powderite's 3 away right now, yeah. The bricks. There's stone right there, okay.
Ooh, owie.
I don't know what I want, but I know bartenders hate it when people say they want something.
Deja vu in Buffalo, New York, as the Sabres take down the Tampa Bay Lightning for first place in the Atlantic Division. The Sabres came to play on this night. Out of the penalty box, Alex Tuck for his third goal of the season to get the Sabres to win. After the heater throughout time of the game, the Lightning goal player Josh Morris taking the pass from Josh Bowman to bring them Zach Benson, Barry Kisselman scores 5 to give up to 1 after the Lightning tied it up early in the second period. One shot by Cole Byron, received by Jason Tucker over the shoulder past 11 to 23 in the season. And the eventually came with a good up in the third period that would shut down the Lightning, close out the victory to what felt like a playoff atmosphere. The victory, the Sabres tied the Lightning for top of the Atlantic Division.
Oh my gosh.
Deja vu in Buffalo, New York, as the Sabres take down
And
the
there's
Tampa
some
Bay Lightning for
sunglasses.
first place in the Atlantic Division. The Sabres came to play on this night over the penalty box. Alex Tuck sold out to the big center. Rocker after the throughout time of the game. Lightning goal player Josh Morris takes the pass from Josh Bowman to bring them Zach Benson, Barry Kisselman scores 5 to give up.
Like this.
Hi.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you said something.
know what? Yeah, Vanadium.
I had birdies.
What the heck? What was that?
My garage.
No, not you. I'm talking about there's something that I don't even know what it was. That was weird.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
So you outside now?
Yep.
I had to use an explosive for that one because I could. There's something that you can freaking mine over here.
I'm too groovy for a little stolen card.
Oh, fuck.
I should probably collect products. So I heard that if I get thirsty.
You going on a walk or something?
Yep. How can you tell? Yeah.
Huh?
How can you tell that I was going on a walk?
I was just asking.
Oh. Yes, I'm going for a walk. You know I do this every morning before I go to work. Only get stronger though. Oh, Amy. Again. Right for me now. This week is not recyclable week, people. That was last week.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe it was for all you know, Haley.
Ah, high fire truck. He moves.
Freeman suddenly stopped and moved aside. Otani noticed and immediately stopped as well. Gesturing for Freeman to go first. However, Freeman didn't move and seemed to be thinking. So Otani quickly stepped behind him and looked a little awkward as a result. The reason is that Freeman is older than Otani, and as the very polite Japanese person, he always shows great respect to us men. After interviews, he carefully arranges the chair and put it into his
Okay.
When screening others on the field, he always takes off his hat as a sign of respect. He's also incredibly gentle with children. When kids ask him to sign a baseball or outside the field, he immediately asks the staff to open the gates for him to sign for him. Kids excite him about the field. No wonder Shohei Ohtani always does a sign for everyone. The reason behind it is truly surprising.
Me. So there's nothing today. Tomorrow is gonna be the Brewers are versing the Nationals
Okay.
in Milwaukee.
Okay.
They're insanely fast. I'm gonna keep aluminum does not need to be kept. There's that.
No wonder Shohei Ohtani. One forehand and one backhand with the new Hall of Fat Aries.
Vanadium uranium. Oh, Amtrak train is just showing up there. This side's always there. So one more after this one. Next. Right here it is. It's gonna be a vanadium. So it's 8,000. It's 12 grand right there. 76, 70. Oh my god, how did them do that? 76, 76.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's diamond. This one is 11 grand. This is 14,000. 16, 6, 14. And this thing, which is 3, 4, 27,000, 4,000, 14,000. This is 15 grand. Tungsten, uranium, gold, plutonium, cobalt, aluminium, factors. Let's just see. Standing how things they had need to make sure. So yeah, we still need a test. I can't really do that until I get the 4.4 mil. Oh my
This is our production.
ASS.
To make a better marshmallow cookie. So this month we're making our dream flavors and we're trying to sell the most this cooking. First up is Tanika. Remember the sheep beans? Now she's trying to make one of the world's best chocolate bars before marshmallow. Next up, vanilla roll bars for the most Christmas. And one of these cups up. The cherry vanilla mix is on coffee coated chickpeas in a caramel drizzle. You can tell it's based on a Kinder Bueno and it's so decadent that the first bite tastes like heaven and I cook the second one so I can get a drink. But I'm so confident that you guys aren't gonna let me lose. You know I love good marshmallows, so I can press this thing every time I'm flavor. It's a loaded up cookies and cream marshmallow, and I filled it with so much Oreo crumble and then added chopped chip cookies on top. It's super great marshmallows, and honestly, I think it tastes even better than the ones anyone could. By now, all team is combined with Oreo chocolate and they're actually available to the innovation series under the Tycoon tree. This is our production manager, and she thinks she can make a better marshmallow cookie. So this month we're both making our dream flavors and we're trying to sell the most this cookie. First up is Tanika. Probably remember the sheep beans from years ago. Now she's trying to turn one of the world's best chocolate bars into a munchable. She started with vanilla roll marshmallow base and swirled with both milk and fine hazelnut chocolate. Then she added Kinder Bueno pieces on top and coated each piece in a caramel drizzle. And you can tell it's based on a Kinder Bueno and it's so decadent that the first bite tastes like heaven and I cook the second one so I can get a drink. But I'm so confident that you guys aren't gonna let me lose. You know I love good marshmallows, so I can press this thing with cookie monster flavor. It's a loaded up cookies and cream marshmallow, and I filled it with so much Oreo crumble and then added chopped chip cookies on top. It's a super great marshmallow, and honestly, I think it tastes even better than the ones anyone
Oh my god, that looks so freaking good. Now we have. I need to wait for this to freaking. I'm gonna grab some of these things real quick. Hey, like,
What?
which one of those looks better to you? Just curious.
I'm not on the live stream anymore, dude. I don't know what.
No, I mean on your text messages.
Oh, that. Hold on. I have to stop and turn my phone off. I don't see anything, guys. I only see my Strava link that I sent to you.
Really, phone? You want that? Send you stupid phone. Well, anyways, it's taking a bit to send anyways for some reason.
I came out of the paper. I'm going back to my packet. It's being that, you know, I'm not gonna say it.
It's being slow is the best way to state it.
Yes. Oh, but,
This is a good spot at least for around
you know
now.
what? Do I have time to do an hour walk? I think I do. I just have to be home by 12:45.
What? We stayed 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you definitely do.
Must have rained last night.
Haley, I can tell you it did. My brother woke me up last night and I could hear freaking pouring down rain for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap. Right now I do have 1,000 Robux, Haley.
Oh, yeah.
You remember how I do?
From your game?
No, it's for the game, but do you know how I told you I got it?
No.
Games on phone.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
I want you, please. All this titanium. I can't be missing this titanium. This titanium is too OP. 400 per.
I'm gonna keep paying for jobs that teach you street.
More titanium. More titanium.
Wall Street to Black Hawk and
Okay, well now I have to do this. Sorry. I need that. Uranium. Okay, uranium. Oh my god.
What?
We have more of this junk here. We have more of this unbreakable junk.
Somebody just started their car come up and go straight on this side of Madison.
Still gonna do that. That's the first time I've seen anything like that. I've not seen that before yet. That's insane. That's annoying as heck. And that's actually good area right there. I'm gonna probably have another one that needs Still 48 minutes. Dang. Oh, it just freaking doubled it, Haley. Double. It's in 2 now. Why do you do this, phone? You stupid butt. But yeah, look at your phone real quick.
Okay. Hold on. Oh my, okay, so I have to look at the both of these?
You can either one of the photos you could look at. Just tell me which one of the marshmallows you would like the most out of those.
Yeah.
One's like a Cookie Monster one.
Probably the Cookie Monster.
Can you first thing? Which one do you think is the Cookie Monster?
The top one?
Mm-hmm. Because it's blue, so it's like the cookie. It's like that cookie thing in that friggin' Elmo movie. Remember that?
Yeah.
You literally said a Cookie Monster theme in the video. But yeah.
Yep.
They both look pretty good though, don't they?
Yes, they do.
But I would say the Cookie Monster one myself. I'm not a big fan of Kinder or Kindle bars, however you want to call them.
Yeah, no.
Haley, they're not but I'm just not a big fan of them.
Yeah.
But they're not yucky either. I'm gonna say that. Their Kindle bars are good, but I probably wouldn't have it. Probably won't have many of them is the best way to state it.
Yeah.
Damn. Titanium. Uranium, titanium, uranium, sapphire, aluminum.
Okay, I'm gonna take a left when I get up here. And go that
This one
way.
I'll keep silver.
And then take West Street to Black Hawk Street. And find all the route by heart.
You go left on the road you usually go right on there. But you go left up to Ridge Street.
Ridge Street and then Bluff Street. Okay. I know I was missing one of the street.
And then Ridge to Bluff.
Yep.
Oh my god, this thing takes forever to start.
Evan knows his roads.
Oh, there we go. It's 30.
If I get stuck and get lost, he can help me.
$19. This one's 21,000.
Turn over.
21 grand.
Stroller.
And 15 grand. This one's 10,000. Jesus. This stuff is actually really good though. Another 11K. This side's starting to shrink again. 16. 23,000. Okay there, video. Jesus. Train stream. That was loud.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Okay, you don't have to do it right in my ear though, but...
That's exactly what it did, Haley. You know that.
Yeah, I know a train's fun like that.
No, that's not a train. That was a friggin'. That's not even what the friggin' bell sound in Columbus. That's not even what the bell sounds like in Columbus. Oh, radio. This one's gonna be a street question, seriously.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. Garbage trucks backing up down here.
So yeah, 3 until. So that one goes. Yeah, that's like round up to 10 grand. 16, at least 32,000. About it over 500. Unless it just added 50,000 extra 100, so yeah. 32,500. No. It doesn't look like it goes up because remember that's only showed the hundredths decimal. Do have another uranium coming. Okay, which way is that uranium going? That's a good question. Let's see.
That's why you backed up, because here you did this.
It's gonna add silver to these then. Just do it. And you're a honk. Then I hear a train horn. This time I hear an actual train horn.
Okay. Been out for 17 minutes.
We go zoom zoom. Ow. I'm gonna grab. I don't need to worry about that. But I will grab this because I can right now. Okay. So what I should do real quick Come here. So what I want to do is just take this off. This one will do. What?
I had to re-put my phone on freaking military mode last night because I'm like, my freaking phone's messed up because you know how on TV you report you have urgent military time?
Yeah.
It was set like 19 or 019. I'm like, is that 1219?
Yes, it is.
I'm like, that was freaking confusing. I woke up in the middle of the night last night just to turn it off and turn it back on.
If it's 0019, that's AM. When it hits 23, it goes to 00, Haley.
Okay.
Oh, frick you, Cisco truck. Blocking the dang camera. That's annoying, you freaking Cisco truck.
What the heck are you talking about?
The Cisco truck is blocking half of the freaking Columbus train cam.
Oh. Is it like one of those big trucks like my stepdad had?
It's like what we used to get over at Allstop.
Oh, semi.
Yes, the semi. Oh my god, yeah, that freaking... I may have to mute that Columbus Street for a second with that freaking... after the train gets by. I think it just... Oh, it's a Paladinium, yeah. Oh, hello, Tycoon. Oh my I see a diamond right now. Oh my god, this thing, the plutonium doesn't freaking break easily. Ah, crap! Plutonium, I want you please.
I have gone through the sidewalk. Through the street.
That's a double train.
Until
There was a double train.
half.
Columbus had a double train.
Okay then.
You know what I mean by that, Haley?
So I'm just kind of like doubled up.
No, that it was trains on coming from both directions.
How the heck would this have double trains on one track?
Haley, it's a multi-track. You should know that by now.
Oh. Okay.
If you look at the video I sent, you'll see that too. The video I sent when I was delivering over in Columbus and I got stopped by that damn train.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, I see another plutonium. Bruh. Oh, you got to be joking me. Okay, I need to do this real quick. Bruh, I need to wait for this before I can, so you know what? What's the point of all this?
27 minutes.
There we go, got it. So I can do this real quick.
I see it. Alright. I need where I'm at right now.
Yeah, right now, I'm sorry. This, I need screen replay thing, audio will yeah. Because that truck is loud, I cannot. That truck is so loud. Oh my god.
What truck?
The Cisco truck that's at that Columbus one right now. The Jules house, like Jules thing up in Columbus. I'm gonna actually.
from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about the specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a good flavor. But the truth is,
Windy again.
that all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and toast. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise,
You'll see what I'll do
definitely
because I have an idea and making it so it doesn't.
No one in
It
Australia
doesn't waste
knows
too
what
much
flavor
room.
this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about the specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already
Come
know
on.
the people in the US are so shocked when they hear this because it's such a good flavor. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and toast. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Definitely give this flavor a try because
I
we
have
ship
30, so I
worldwide.
can do
No one
30
in
up
Australia
30.
knows what flavor this marshmallow
The
is.
gems.
The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about the specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and toast. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling
Where I
flavor
put this
for 4
in?
years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me
luckily-
know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're
God, I
from
would
Australia
be able to
and know
climb
what
off
a
with
s'more is, let me
somebody.
know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with
So, you know what? It's time to run up. It's time to go up
this.
this.
Best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started
Can I seriously make it Black Hawk Street without looking at my phone?
I already know the people in the US are going to be so
I'll get see how I have an outboard.
But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's a vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember...
That looks insane. That looks crazy as heck.
So good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's a vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy.
Cisco trucked it out the way.
It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about the specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know so shocked when they hear
Zoltimate.
But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor,
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. It comes out.
It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's
It's
been
fun
our
though.
second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia
It's
and
gonna
know
be
what a
coming right
s'more is,
here.
let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember
Okay.
telling my family about
Oh, there it is.
specific flavor because
Diamond.
it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the
Jump
flavor,
on
it's
it.
vanilla and chocolate
Jump it, jump it,
marshmallows
jump
rolled
in,
together,
jump in,
giving you
jump on
the
it.
perfect
Jump in,
balance
jump in,
of
jump in.
creamy and It's then topped
Oh
with
my
chocolate
God.
flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling
It
flavor
does not.
for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow.
I just.
So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in
Hello,
Australia knows
parents.
what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I
I
remember
wanted-
telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with
I need-
chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow.
Let me just get this going real quick.
Let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's a vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the
I
perfect
cannot-
balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes and graham crackers. It's been our second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow. So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's a vanilla and chocolate marshmallow.
I'm gonna do that as a tea.
The perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then
Okay,
topped with
and
chocolate flakes and
now,
graham crackers. It's been our
you're gonna
second
have to go
best-selling
this way.
flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored marshmallow.
Get out of
So if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my
Just
family
jump
about this
on
specific flavor
up
because
again.
it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people
Now
in the US
something's
are
already
so
going
shocked
down.
when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think
Well,
it
I
really
know a
exists
few
at
already
all
went
in
down,
Australia.
but it's gonna
Break
take a
down
bit
the
for
flavor,
these to
it's
go.
vanilla and chocolate marshmallows rolled together, giving you the perfect
Some,
balance of
I know
creamy
one
and
has already
cozy.
went
It's then
down,
topped
so
with chocolate
yeah.
flakes
The
and
diamond
graham
has already
crackers.
went
It's been
down.
our
I
second
can't
best-selling
count
flavor
it.
for 4 years, and it's our smallest
Diamond
flavored
cut
marshmallow.
gem.
So if you're from
Is
Australia and know what a
joking.
s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because we ship worldwide.
Look,
No one in
everything got
Australia
this
knows
looks
what flavor
insane.
this marshmallow is. The day I started working here, I remember telling my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. But I was really shocked when they told me they had no idea what it was. I already know the people in the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's a vanilla and chocolate marshmallows swirled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate flakes.
Which now I'll definitely have some. It's just like right that technically it's just the way you get good
and know what a
potential.
s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try because
Yeah, when this
no one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The day I started
I had to do that.
telling my family about this specific
So what
flavor
I'm gonna
because it
do real quick,
sounded
so I actually
good. But I was
save
really
it.
shocked when they told me
Just
they had no
like
idea what it was.
466
I already know the people in
blocks.
the US are going to be so shocked when they hear this because it's such a popular treat for them there. But the truth is, I don't think it really exists at all in Australia. To break down the flavor, it's a vanilla and chocolate marshmallows swirled together, giving you the perfect balance of creamy and cozy. It's then topped with chocolate
Yeah,
flakes
there's some
and graham
coming down. I
crackers.
can
It's
see
been our
that.
second best-selling flavor for 4 years, and it's our smallest flavored
It don't
marshmallow.
matter,
So
it's
if you're from Australia and know what a s'more is, let me know. Otherwise, definitely give this flavor a try since we ship worldwide. No one in Australia knows what flavor this marshmallow is. The
Like
day I started
2.5
working here, I
million,
never
bruh.
told my family about this specific flavor because it sounded so good. So Ryan recently started working at our marshmallow factory, and if you didn't know, every new person that starts working at our factory gets a surprise marshmallow burrito when they least expect it. Ryan's favorite marshmallow of ours is sour blue raspberry, so that's going to be the flavor of his burrito. It's a blue raspberry flavored marshmallow filled with our marshmallow cream, sour raspberry sauce, graham crackers, and is coated in sour sugar. I'm so excited to see his reaction because he's
2.5
been waiting
million
for this
is
moment
like- okay.
ever since he started working here. Let's go. Ryan, look what you've got. Yeah. So Ryan recently started working at our marshmallow factory, and if you didn't know, every new person that starts working at our factory gets a surprise marshmallow burrito.
This is our production manager, and she thinks she can make a better marshmallow than me. So let's start we're shrinking our drink flavors, and whichever sells the most is the winner. First up is Tanika. You probably remember that she beat me 2 years ago. Now she's trying to turn one of the world's best chocolate bars into a marshmallow. She's stuck.
This is our colorblind.
I would not say it's the best chocolate bar in my opinion.
I don't even know what a rainbow looks like. Let's just say maybe this. Like how that's really good. Oh,
What's the second color of the rainbow?
What the hell?
It's a whole year to make this marshmallow flavor. We tried making this. Did we just waste our turning one of our haters?
I'm gonna have to cross over, guys.
Why?
Because I think my skyrock is blocked here.
Where are you at?
I'm on Hillside 2.
Okay.
I'm
Is it just too far? Is someone too far down their driveway or something?
No, never mind. There's people working on something else. Oh, getting out trees.
Then convinced my boyfriend.
There's somebody actually up in a tree right now.
What? I'm sorry.
Basically, I have the correct parts. None of them happen to work. My uterus cannot generate lining. So
Bruh, there's so much of that junk.
The right side is that I have never
Nothing's
conceived.
going on.
I'm 32. My boyfriend's mother found this out. I don't know how. She may have heard a family member talking about it. My family knows about it, and several of his family members that I have told. When she found out and confronted me about it, she then forbade her son from marrying me because I couldn't provide him with children. Needless to say, we, my boyfriend and I, have discussed it and though a bit disappointed, are fine with it, me unable to conceive. She is now telling all her family members not to attend our future wedding because she doesn't want her son marrying someone defective who can't give him what she thinks he wants/needs. If she can come around and change her mind on this, that would be great, but as it is right now, I don't want her at the wedding, for fear of her doing or saying something to ruin the event, and he says that while he loves his mother, he is torn as to whether to invite her or not. We may just have a quick civil ceremony and only invite a few friends and relatives and tell her later, but she doesn't even want to come over when we invite her to dinner. Not sure what to do, getting tired of her calling me defective to everyone else. His father is okay with it. His aunts and uncles are understanding for
How
this.
much?
We have talked about adoption in the future, but she is also against it as it is not his blood and wouldn't really be her grandchild. Just ranting here. Thanks for reading.
My God, there's a lot of this
I have
junk
received
stuff.
text messages today before tonight's confrontation. One good, one bad. The good one was from my future father-in-law, who said that he's appalled by his wife's actions and he loves me like the daughter he never had and thinks his son is fortunate to have found me.
The second was from his aunt, who basically said the same thing, but had it to her sister, my future mother-in-law, spoke to her about the whole thing, asked her not to attend the wedding, and then made some comments about breasts. It's not like I'm going to use them for anything. I am so nervous for tonight. My boyfriend has asked me not to come because he thinks my being there will make it worse. So after work I'm going to stay at home, order in a pizza and curl up on the couch and watch TV while petting the cat. That last part is not a euphemism. I get a lot of comfort playing with and petting my cat. Update 2. If you read my previous post on that, I can't have children. My soon-to-be mother-in-law didn't like that and did what she could to sabotage our future wedding, telling people not to attend, and calling me defective. My future, no more, husband and his father were going to sit down with her Tuesday night and try to talk sense into it. Well, she won. I don't know what happened or what was said, but my boyfriend came home and we got into a big fight. Despite what we had discussed before, he now said he wanted kids and if I couldn't provide them, the wedding was off. I basically said that sounds like your mother, not you. He replied with I can speak for myself, and it escalated into a bunch of shouting at each other, and I quickly put together a bag and went to my parents for the evening. I called in sick from work the next day and basically stared at the ceiling. We first met when I was 9, 23 years ago. It went from being friends to more romantic. We dated through high school and went to college together. Then after graduation, moved in together. I have never dated or seen anyone else, neither has he as far as I know. We waited so long to get married, because it wasn't important to us as long as we were together. That changed when my dad got a terminal disease and he expressed his wish to welcome me into I'm his only daughter, before he became too ill to walk. I'll be giving 2-month notice at work on Monday, to give them time to find a replacement for me to train them, then moving back to Germany. I didn't mention that my dad is German, my mom American. They originally met when she went there for work. I was born there and lived there at first and still have friends and family there. My friend, who I had mentioned before had volunteered to be a surrogate, has said I can stay in her spare room with her and her family until I get situated on my own there. I'm sorry, no happy ending here. The evil mother-in-law won and got me out of her son's life. Technically, she got me out of the country. I know I could move elsewhere in town, or even in the state, but I don't want to be alone here. There's too many memories, and I have a strong support group, friends/family, overseas, so that's where I'm going. I have been picked on so many times for so many things over the years, from my height to my accent when I first moved here. Gone now, I sound like any other Midwestern girl, to other things, but this one hurts. I was able to handle the others by telling myself that's who I am. If they don't like it, that's their problem, and I'm sure in a few years, I'll think that about this situation too, but it's too soon. Thanks for reading and your kind words of support. I'm sorry if this seems incoherent. I'm just ranting here and crying, so it's hard to keep a decent train of thought. Update 3. First of all, thank you all for your support and kind comments. 2 weird things happened today.
Are you kidding me?
I'm embarrassed about, and the other I thought was just weird. First, on my lunch hour, I had to run to the grocery store and pick up some things for my mom for dinner tonight. At the grocery store, who should I happen to run into but she who once could have been my mother-in-law? I don't know what to call her.
Bruh, there's so much of this black crap.
Who should happen to appear at the other end, but Barbie. We made brief eye contact. Then she immediately turned and bolted out of there. Guess she had nothing to say. The second thing was my dad came with me to the house to help me pack up my things. He's already agreed to act as my representative when the house is sold to make sure I get my fair share. While there, he stands in the corner and just glares at my ex the whole time. And then my ex has this brilliant idea to ask for one last time right in front of my father. I guess I kinda snapped. I grabbed my sweater. You can guess what part of me was right under it that I grabbed, and said you are never going to see these, much less touch them or play with them again. He turned red and walked out the door, and my dad went from staring that they hurt my daughter. You're lucky to be alive, to just bursting out in laughter once the door closed behind my ex. He then said, I can't believe you just did that, to which I replied, neither can I. We then went home for dinner with my mom, and halfway through, my mom asked, what does Vanessa's, the girl I'm moving in with in Germany, husband do again? And I just lost it. A perfectly honest question, but I just let it all go in big praying sobs. After a while, my dad came over and carried me upstairs to bed like he used to do when I was 5, where I am typing this now on my laptop. I told him to tell Mom that she did nothing wrong. I just needed to release, and unfortunately for her, that was the time. A lady at work already volunteered to take my cat, and my dad will store stuff like my tennis trophies and yearbooks and pictures upstairs at his house. He said that even though I may not want those photos now, perhaps in 5 years or so, I will want them, so he's going to keep them until I'm ready to take them back. Thanks again for all your kind words and support.
No.
I'll update as warranted and answer any further questions if I can. Update 4. Well, I gave notice at work today, and some more weirdness, and am now lying in bed with my laptop. First, while at lunch today, a dozen roses came with a note that simply said I'm sorry. No more, no less, but I recognized the handwriting. I asked my coworker if she would like them to give to her little daughter at home, and when she said no, I know why you got them and I don't feel right taking them. So in the trash they went with the note. I was going to wait until Monday to give notice, but the gossip factory had been running full-time the last couple of days, so I went and told my boss that I'm leaving, but I'll stay to help train a replacement. My last day is ironically Valentine's Day. What the hell? I've got nothing else to do that day. I'll spend 2 weeks after that here saying bye to people, going to a few of my favorite places in town, and then on February 29th, my parents are going to drive me to Chicago, about 4 hours away, and I'll leave for Munich on March 1st. My friend Lisa lives in Munich, so I'll stay at her place a few days while I try to figure out where to go and what to do. My hometown is about a 2.5-hour drive away, and I still have family there, so I'll decide between now and then which one to base myself in. It's a small town, maybe about 40,000. I'm not sure the exact number, but it does have a castle and a large tin soldier museum, so I don't know if I'll stay in Munich. More opportunities. Go up there and try to find something, or go somewhere else in Germany, like Hamburg or Berlin. I also went to the realtor who's selling the house and had to sign a bunch of papers giving my father authority to make any decisions regarding selling. The lady said no problem. She has a lot of experience with divorcing couples, and all I thought was I was never even married. I came home and we had dinner, then my mother and I sat down and she braided my hair. It has always been our thing to do this for mommy-daughter time. We did it for the bigots, not just for peeing talk. When I was first diagnosed with my condition, before the state tennis tournament, when I went away to college, basically big moments. I think this counts as one of those. Then my ex's best friend called, said he heard what happened, said it was pretty crappy, he used stronger language. But there might be children reading this, and wanted me to come over for an evening with his family before I left. I was more friends with his wife than him, but I'll go anyway. Again, I can't thank this community enough for their support and kind words. Sorry if I branch into irrelevant topics at times, but I just type as I think, and this is all going faster than I thought. Last week, I thought I might have to start planning for a wedding. Now, I'm planning on leaving the country and starting my life over. My mother also suggested we go to the zoo in Chicago on my last day in America. I went there when we first moved to America. She thinks it would make the perfect bookend to my whole 23-year stay in America. It seems like just yesterday when we moved into a new house and a nice boy and his mother came over, brought us a basket of cookies, and welcomed us to the neighborhood while I was out front keeping my dog away from the neighbors. Times and people sure do change. Update 5. Warning, there's an act of violence in here and I'm still shaking from it. No, the main one wasn't against me depending on how you define violence. My ex came over to my parents tonight and said he wanted to talk. I have a good idea what he hoped would happen, but it definitely did not. We had a brief chat in which he said he was sorry and I told him I was moving back. He started to tear up and so did I. I take responsibility for giving him the opening that was about to happen. We're both crying and struggling. As we're hugging, I don't notice one of his hands moving down my back to my ass until he gets a good handful of ass cheek and squeezes it. As soon as it registered in my brain, I stepped back and let loose with my 6 feet 1 inch, 155 pounds, a big girl, and 25 plus years of developing a good forehand in tennis and just slapped him in the face. My hand still stings from the forcing. He staggered back and I just pointed to the door and yelled, "Get out," though I may have added some naughty words with it. He looked shocked at me and hung his head and just walked out the door. After I heard him get in his car, started, and drive off, I broke down in tears. My father, who had been waiting and listening outside the room the entire time, he later explained it as listening to see if I needed backup, came in the room to me crying more at this point and he started to give me a big hug. A couple minutes later while he's holding me, I thought that he might reach down and squeeze the other his cheek. That thought sent me into hysterical laughter. We stood there holding each other while I'm alternating between laughing and crying. My mother comes downstairs and fixes us all something to drink. A few minutes later, my phone rings and according to caller ID, it's Barbie, my ex's mother and the one who started this all. Now I did not hear her side of the conversation, so anything attributed to her is what my father told me later. She basically says she's going to call the cops on me for assaulting her son and my father says it was justifiable self-defense. My ex attacked me first, the ass squeeze, and we have cameras to show the whole thing to the cops should they show up. We don't, but she doesn't need to know that. She hung up and I haven't seen a cop since, so I don't know if she was bluffing or my dad's threat scared her off. Now I will admit that I missed the physical part of our relationship, and he was my first and only of many things. First date, first kiss, first sex, etc. But none of that outweighs the hurt he and his mother caused me. I would rather go celibate for life rather than let him touch me again. I shouldn't have let him hug me in the first place, but it was a weak moment, and I know not to let him do that again. Again, thank you for reading and the kind words of
I
support.
need to just get done as fast as I can. There's not much time left. Not much time.
Or what?
Left until his mind collapses.
It's late and I'm going to bed now. Update 6.
Ow.
This whole ordeal, there have been two mysterious things I have no answer for. One is why did he suddenly change his mind, and two, how did Barbie, his mother, find out? It wasn't common knowledge, nor did I tell her. I had my suspicions as to how and yesterday. They were confirmed. I was downtown on my lunch break. Been training the new girl who's replacing me. She seems really nice and capable. I would like to work with her if the circumstances were different. At lunch, I ran into Steve, his friend and neighbor who he's known since he was 3 or 6 years preemie. He said he had heard about us. He said it was a shame that we had broken up and wanted to know if it had anything to do with my infertility. Now, I had not told Steve. He wasn't a close enough friend to confide in, so I asked what he knew of my infertility. He then told me the whole story. This is from his point of view, and I'm only relaying what he said, so may not be 100% accurate. Steve and Jack, my ex, were working on Steve's car. Don't know what kind, only that it's from the 60s. I'm not a car girl, never have been. 4 wheels, an engine, and a good stereo system is all I need to know. If you ask me what kind, I would say it's blue and old, nothing more. Now, before this, we had a very informal proposal. What do you want on your toast? It looks like it's gonna rain today. Should we get married? So they went to Jack's parents' house. He wanted an old heirloom ring that had been in his family for centuries and wanted to make a formal proposal. He asked where it was and why he wanted it, and his mom ran crying with glee upstairs to find it. When she came back down here, she was crying and said it would be nice to have the pitter-patter of tiny feet around the house, and was I currently pregnant? It seemed odd to her, I guess, that we were getting married after 16 years of dating/living together. So she thought maybe he had knocked me up, and that's why the proposal after so many years. He said we already had the pitter-patter of tiny feet in Babette, my cat. She said no, I mean a baby. Silly. And he responded with Mia can't have babies, and then proceeded to tell her my whole medical situation. She said something like this isn't going to happen. Went back upstairs, returned the ring, and slammed the door. The next day is when she forbade me from marrying him, started calling me defective, and started this whole story. After telling me this story, I told Steve that yes, that is one factor in our breakup. He said what a shame, you two made a great couple, and Jack was probably devastated. I then said bye and went on to lunch, and when I got home later that day, I went to my room and cried into my pillow before my father came up to get me for dinner. I had always suspected that he told her somehow, and while it's not a big state secret, it's not something I have ever felt comfortable telling people. Now that I'm telling the story on this site, I have no problem saying sat next to an elderly lady who was scared, but was going to visit her son and his family. I don't remember what he did or why he was in church. She held my arm in a death grip and shook around a little. It was a relatively smooth flight with just a few bumps here and there. She gripped even tighter, and later I discovered I had a bruise, but fortunately her nails didn't dig in. After deplaning and going through customs, she met up with her son and his family. This happened before all the quarantine and isolation started in earnest, so not much of it. Then all the fun started with the quarantine, and I've spent most of my time at my friend's house, tutoring her kids in English and generally helping out around the house. I had 3 interviews scheduled before I got here, but they were all canceled. My uncle up in Kulmbach has volunteered to drive for 3 hours down and take me back up there, but I haven't decided yet. The man, apparently Jack, my ex, has been having a hard time with this. Normally, when I and the family flew back to Germany in the past, we flew out of Cedar Rapids, up to Chicago or Minneapolis, then flew on the train. Apparently, we drove out to the Cedar Rapids airport, not knowing we had driven up to Chicago, and I flew direct from there. When I didn't show up there, he went home and figured he got the time/date wrong. He sent a few letters to my house. I had my mother open and read one to me on the phone, but shortly stopped her. Even though my mother and I had been open about my sex life, there were things in that letter I didn't feel like hearing or having to hear. The letter Peter stopped when he lost his job. Jail. Nobody has been able to tell me exactly what happened, but best guess from what I've been told, one night he got into a shouting match with his mother, which turned physical, and his dad had to peel him off until the cops showed him arrested. So I guess things got pretty bad because of one of the neighbors. I never would have expected this from him with anybody, much less his mom. If only he could have fought this hard from way back when, things might be different. So, as of this update, I'm sitting around and not much to do, but at least I'm not in jail. So for any error, I loaned my laptop to my friend's son that has a good processor set, though he claims he can understand. Hope everyone is staying safe and doing as well as can during this time. How feeders him? Via update 8, I actually spoke to him yesterday. When last I updated, he had been arrested and thrown in jail for assaulting his mother. I don't know if he's out on bail, or there were no charges, or what, but he has spent the last few days sitting in my parents' front yard, doing nothing but sitting. My dad said he was going to go out there and kick his ass, but my mom, who's definitely went out there and calmly told him I was gone, he should pick up and start his life over too. She called me and told me this, so I decided to call him, which I did last night. He answered and sounded kind of relieved it was me, but also sad. J equals Jack, my ex, M equals me, or Mia, either one works. This is the conversation to the best of my memory. Jay, hello, Em. Hello, I understand you out of my parents' front yard. Well, not here, so please leave them alone. Jay, I was hoping that the rumors I heard weren't true, that you were still here and could talk. Em, I tried talking before and just took it as a chance to grab my ass and act as if sex could solve this whole thing. Jay, I'm sorry. I've never broken up before, so I'm not sure how to go about it. Em, I've never broken up before either, but I think I've handled it better. I just gotta know, why? Jay, I have to do what my mother says, and she wasn't happy when she found out you couldn't have children. Em, you're 32. I don't think you have to do what your mother says anymore. Jay, you just don't understand. Em, I do understand. We had discussed the problem before and had come up with solutions which apparently aren't satisfactory to her, so you threw our relationship away. Did it mean that little to you? Jay, you didn't have to go away. When are you coming back? Em, not for a couple of years. Once this whole pandemic thing is over, I can hopefully find a job in my own place to stay. Jay, come back, please. Em, I'm sorry, but you made your choice. Barbie, his mother, or me. I hope the two of you are quite happy together. Throughout all of this, he is crying, and I'm doing my best not to. Jay, please come back. We can get married and adopt or whatever. I'm sorry, we can find a way to work this out. Em, I told you there were always alternatives, but you threw those away along with me. Plus, Barbie's going around calling me defective and she won't accept us adopting. How does that change? Jay, you're not defective. I'm sorry, but I can't control what she thinks. Em, no, but you support what she thinks. You've known this about her since we were 16. Suddenly it's an issue. Jay, I don't like her calling you defective. In case you hadn't heard, I just spent time in jail for defending her. Em, maybe if you had done that when this all started, I'd still be there. I think that broke him, because he kept quietly whispering sorry over and over and then hung up. I just laid on the bed and quietly cried until Victoria, my friend's oldest child, knocked quietly and told me it was time for dinner. Sorry for the formatting. Still trying to get used to how Reddit works. Also,
31. Damn, that's a good amount though. Jesus.
Throws away a relationship that goes back to childhood. I can be a bit upset. Hope everyone is staying safe through this whole pandemic thing, and hopefully, when it's all over, I can get on with my life here in Germany. Update 9. So, I moved out of my friend Vanessa's this weekend.
I'm gonna
My
jump
family
up
was
here real
incredibly
quick.
nice in taking me in. But when we first planned this, it was pre-virus, and I thought I'd have my own place and a job and everything. My uncle said he would drive down and pick me up, and I felt better taking his offer than continuing down there. So, he came down Saturday, spent the night with some friends of his, and we drove back up to Kulmbach on Sunday, where I am currently staying with him and his wife and typing this out before bed. It's weird being here, given I was born here and lived my first 9 years here, but even when I've been here on vacation in the past, it never felt as strange just being here. I don't know if it's the feeling of the town being deserted, or my current personal situation. It just doesn't feel right. Anyway, that's enough of miscellaneous rambling. I'm just trying to avoid typing the real part of this story if you couldn't tell. Friday night, Jack, my ex, called me. I still have the same phone and the same contact in Iowa. So when it rang with his distinct ringtone, it caught me by surprise. I picked it up and said, which I know was a bit rude, and I apologized to him about it as soon as he said, I just wanted to see how you were doing and say hi. So, we proceeded to have a pleasant conversation when I could hear screeching and hey, is that her? Followed by him saying, I'm talking. Leave me alone, won't you? Barbie, his mother who started all this, got on and said, leave my son alone. Haven't you done enough damage? To which I responded by simply hanging up. She must have gotten his phone and tried calling me a few more times, none of which I answered. But when I checked voicemails later, she was going off on how I ruined his life, how he had lost his job, which we knew was going to happen anyway last year when the owner of his company announced his retirement and that he was selling off the assets, but he gave 1 year notice and even helped his employees find work elsewhere. He had lost his house. We sold our house after our breakup. He had been caught drinking in public. I guess he bought a few bottles, went down near the lake and drank in the park and got busted by the police for it. Heard that from another friend earlier, and how he had attacked her, mentioned before, but I secretly hoped he would have decked her good before his dad intervened. She even got to use her favorite word, defective, saying that if she had known 16 years ago that I was defective,